What is up, you guys? Welcome to another day with Spencer here on my personal channel. Sorry for the shitty quality. I really need to work on that. I've just been putting my money in so many different things that I forgot to get a camera. So this is what we have right now. But this week I wanted to discuss with you guys the insecurities and fears that I have about starting this lifeguard course on Monday, so the 20th of June. And I know you're like, wait a minute, Spencer, what are you talking about? You didn't tell us anything about a lifeguard course. And you're right, I didn't. But as I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be a camp counselor for Camp Aeronautic, and they are kind enough to pay to get me certified as a lifeguard. I think it's because I'm already an EMT, and they just kind of wanted somebody who's an EMT and a lifeguard, I guess. I don't really know the reason, but I met them at PTHC, and they offered me this opportunity, and I said, sure, why not? It's kind of been giving me a little bit of a lot actually of anxiety, and I'm going to share that with you, and hopefully somebody can give me some advice because I don't know what to do. um so first, if you ask me, Spencer, have you ever wanted to be a lifeguard, the answer is no. I've never in my life decided that I wanted to be a lifeguard. And about, I think, 2008, I was certified as a lifeguard through Girl Scouts. I was in Girl Scouts. If you didn't know, I was a Gold Scout, which is like Eagle Scout for Boy Scouts, but that's not the here. So I was certified in 2008 to be a lifeguard, and with that certification, I did absolutely nothing. I was never actually a lifeguard. I did renew my certification up until 2013, but I never actually was a working lifeguard. I just had the certification and the CPR and AED training. I haven't taken the test since, and recently my workouts have switched. So before, on this channel, I talked about how I did a lot of water workouts, but recently they switched to a lot of weightlifting and rock climbing. I rock climb like 3 times a week now and weightlift the other two. So I haven't been in the water since December. I haven't, no, I've been in the water. I haven't swam since maybe November. And though I think like I will still be able to make it, it's just, I haven't actually swam since then, so it's kind of scary. So I guess I should talk about my first concern, which is attire. So when I was certified and did my recertification, I identified as female, and I use she/her pronouns. So the swimsuit that I used was like, a two-piece, and it was deemed acceptable by everybody there. I had nothing to worry about in that aspect. Whereas now I am 15 months on testosterone. Well, on the 21st, I'll be 15 months on T. I do not identify with she/her pronouns anymore. I identify with they/them pronouns, but to ignorant population, I am viewed as just a cisgendered male. So problem one is I am pre-surgeries, both top and bottom, so that's kind of giving me a lot of anxiety. I am fortunate to have a small chest, but even then I have to tape, and I wouldn't be comfortable taping at the training facility. Um, though I do typically swim with my chest just taped. I did at PTHC. I did when I was at my friend's pool, but everybody there knew me as transgender and I was pretty out. So I wasn't worried about my security or anything. But here I kind of want to exist a little stealth, um, as stealth as possible at least, and taping my chest would give me away. So I'm a little concerned with what I'll be required to wear and if it's okay to do the test in a rash guard and trunks. And hopefully nobody around me will think that's weird, because that gives me anxiety. I don't want people to think I'm weird. Um, but that's like my main concern. Another one is packing. I do pack. Um, I pack with a sailor. I haven't gotten my free tom yet, but it's ordered, and it's been ordered for a month, so hopefully it's coming soon. But even if I did have it, I would not put my $300 dick in the pool. I don't want to do that. One thing I'm worried about is discoloration. I stopped swimming with my sailor. I mentioned in my videos before, because of the discoloration in the chlorine. So I don't have anything else to pack with. So I'm kind of like nervous about that because you know, water makes things stick to your skin. So I don't know if anyone's going to be looking, but if they are, I kind of, I don't know. I don't know, trans things, trans anxiety. So yeah, so that's the first thing I'm worried about. The second thing is the test, it's the pre-test itself. Um, when I took the test back in 2008 and up till 2013, the test consists of swimming 300 meters, yards, lengths, 6 lengths of the pool. No, 6 laps of the pool, 12 lengths. So 12 times down and back. Um, Down one, back two. Um, Now, I took the test when I just got off of basketball season, and I was like in my peak physical health. Um, so it was very easy for me, but I haven't swam. I have worked out, but I haven't swam, so I'm a little nervous about that. But that's just the first part. So the first part is 12 lengths of the pool, or 300 yards distance. The second test is treading water without using your hands for 2 minutes. Now, when I did this in the past, it was very easy. Um, I'm kind of hoping it's going to stay that way. But again, I haven't like just tested in the pool, so I'm kind of nervous about how I'm going to, if I'm going to like still think it's very easy. I remember last time we only had a 2 minute break between things, so I know that like with the 12 lengths, you can do it in any amount of time as you need. So I can literally like go like an inch a minute and still be able to pass the test. So I know if I get tired, I can just slow down and kind of glide through. But with the 2 minute resting and then being able to tread water with only my legs, I'm worried that I might actually like, I don't know, it might actually be difficult than I think it's going to be. So that's another concern. The last part of the pre-test was to, you have a minute and 40 seconds to swim 20 yards, which is just where like the deep end meets of a regular pool. So 20 yards, dive down, pick up a 10-pound brick, and then backstroke with both hands on the brick back to where you started, put the brick out of the water, and then get out of the water without using a ladder. That was the easiest part of the test for me in my past experience, and I still think that's going to be an easy part of the test for me. I just don't have like a fear for the water, so being underwater is like a terrifying thing, and thankfully 10 pounds is something that I can manage, so um, I'm not worried about that part. It's everything getting to that part that kind of freaks me out, but yeah, so those are my concerns with the test. I have, it's a 2 day course, so I'm gonna kind of try to do a little vlog type of thing. So I'm going to post a video on Monday and post a video on Tuesday and tell you, how I felt, if I passed, what advice I can give to trans guys who are trying to do a lifeguard test or a test like this. And hopefully it will be beneficial for people out there. Again, I'm sorry about the video quality. I'm just like outside, and it's a nice day finally, and not 98 degrees. So that's what I want to talk about. Apologize for the video quality. I hope you guys are having a great week, great weekend. Actually, I'm posting this on Saturday. I will be on the lookout for new videos. I will post one on Monday. It is Saturday. It is Spencer. Until next time.